Hello everyone, welcome to AdventureKyles. This is day 8 of our Rust game playthrough. So I'm alive, for now it seems at least, so I'm going to try and take advantage of that and show you guys what I've built between now and the previous episode. Only took me about maybe 2 hours to do everything, so it's not that much, but I just wanted to take advantage of this before I get murderized. So that isn't to say that between now and then I didn't die. It's just that I've kept the place and I haven't like lost the house. So nobody's tried to bombard it to death, though we had a couple close calls. So here we go. Let me get the sound up for the game. And it's probably about right there. That's probably about right. So let's get started. Okay. So down below here we have a the floor that you guys saw originally, which is first floor. I put a couple boxes in the corner here, and I put a locker in so I can swap over to this cool stuff that I've got in case somebody tries to actually attack. So it's got just an assault rifle with some really high-powered rounds, and then I got 2 little furnaces going and some storage. I don't really have anything especially interesting in here. I just have a good amount of like, resources. And same thing in here. I've got like a crossbow and some pieces for some guns and things like that, but nothing especially interesting. So I've got the second floor going here. I swapped out the sleeping bag for the bed. I don't know if I did that or not during the previous episode. And then I've also got a repair bench, which I've realized isn't really worth the effort. It's just, it still costs you metal and fragments. And if you've got, if you're halfway decent at collecting resources, it's not really worth it to have a workbench in there. And then here's the top floor, which I use to kind of see around. And as you guys can see, someone has been building platforms around the edges to try and look inside, and basically raid the place. But they haven't gone in, which is kind of interesting. They haven't actually tried getting in yet, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. And I won't be surprised if after this episode someone does actually try to raid me. But the idea is at least that I'm trying to show this while it's still here. So I've made a big giant compound here, and it's all made out of stone. And there's a couple of places that are hidden in here that change the building privilege, but I haven't been able to make it so that people can't build on my house, and I don't understand why. Also, I'm stuck. There we go. Okay. So I still don't understand why it is that people are able to build in here when I specifically, like, made it so that there's no building privileges in this area for them. So I'm struggling with that a little bit. It's okay though. I'm not really worried about it. I've made a little gate area here. I had some fun putting gates together in this game. Maybe went a little overboard with some of them, as you guys will see in a minute. But I was trying to like close in all these little awkward gaps everywhere, and it kind of worked out. So I've got a main gate here that you can go in and out of, and then I've also got over on this side a little wall piece to, again, close in a gap between the house and this like fortification that I made going around the edges. There's little towers from place to place here so that you can snipe or get sniped. And then over on this side, again, I had to kind of cover up this whole area as best I could. I've tried getting in and out of here. It doesn't really work. I made sure that people are able to get out of this place. Getting in is kind of the tougher part without building. So if you're building, then you can still get in. I don't understand how it is, despite the building privileges being like for me and me alone, people are still able to kind of build their way inside of it. And I mean, I've placed them, these building tool cupboard things, pretty far out, like, in a ring around this place. So they're hidden all over the place. And yet still, they find a way to do it. So look, I mean, here's like the latest one. They made a little ladder system here that's going to stay like forever. These look like they're about to break, which is nice. I'd like to break them all, but honestly, it's not really worth it for me to spend all the time to just dismantle this, because they're just going to build it again the next time they go in. So I'm going to leave it up here and make it look like, oh, this place has been raided. It's not worth it to go in and steal whatever crappy resources I have. So again, that window is almost totally useless, but it's still got a little sight out there. I tried to place this wall as best I could, but it's a massive piece. It was a lot bigger than I thought it would be, in other words, when I was designing the front end. So let me duck under here. So, outside the front over here, I've got another gate. I'm gonna try to increase the height of the walls a little bit if it's worth it. I don't really think it is, but you never know. So we're gonna hop out real quick, and I'm not really carrying anything interesting. I'll switch over to that. I've got a hoodie now. Ooh, go ahead and take my hoodie. So little like iron tools are basically all I've got at this point. Where did I get the extra access from? Well, so here's the outside of it. Again, it looks a little bit more imposing to try and get in. I don't think you can jump in this way. I've tried a bunch of ways to try and go around. I like these walls a lot more now because I didn't realize when I was building them, because the picture is a little bit misleading. It shows... this is the picture right here. It says high external stone wall. It doesn't tell you that it's got like metal plating at the bottom, and it also doesn't tell you about the barbed wire at the top, which is especially useful for trying to keep people out. So that, I think, is very helpful. It's very lethal too. I almost died because I was trying to climb over on top of this thing, and you can get pretty close to the barbed wire this way. So I was trying to do like a weird like let's hip hop over this thing, and I don't know. So it didn't really work out, and I nearly died because of the barbed wire. So, other than that, there's only this little, like, section over here. It's just a little guard tower-y kind of thing. I kind of built this the last second because I realized, like, you know, what if I'm, like, inside the base here, and I'm, like, you know, harvesting resources, and I hear people running on this side? What if I just want to hop up here real quick, and then see them trying to get into the main house, and then snipe them from this side? So... it looks like night's falling, so I'm going to end the episode real quick, because I just wanted to get it on the record that I built something in this game, and that people can show, or I can show, this is not just an exercise in futility. It kind of is, though, because this gets reset every week, so I guess really the question is, what's the point of making anything big in this game? So, as you guys can see, I put little lanterns up, too. These things last forever, too. I don't think I've had to replace any fuel in them. Yeah, and they're still at 50. I don't know if they even run out, really. I mean, I don't know how long it takes, but... Anyway. So, that's the base at this point. I'm going to try and add more onto it as time goes on, but I think I'm done for the night. I'll probably just put up some automated turrets or something if I can before I go to bed. Because I got the parts for them, and I'm just going to put them in secret places so that people watching don't figure it out. I don't know. It's not like it's gonna matter. I'm gonna wake up, it's all gonna be gone. It'll say, you got murderized 12,000 times or something, and I'll have nowhere to spawn to. So, it's cool. I really don't mind. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. I already did the Teapot of Fortune thing, so not that anybody's really waiting for that, but that's the end of the episode. I hope that you guys at least enjoyed looking at the base real quick. I know, he's presenting base videos, like he's showing his base off, like how dumb is that? I don't really care. I just wanted to get it on record that I built something, because up until now I've been running around panicking, trying to build stuff, and it just hasn't been working out. So I finally found a place to kind of settle down. Too bad by Thursday it'll all be gone. Is there something behind me? Oh, okay. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and until next time, go and have your own adventure. Bye. Bye. Again, really short video. I just wanted to kind of show everything that I did, and just get it on record. I did it. I lived. All right, bye. Bye.